Hey guys, welcome back here to the Fishing Teacher, and appreciate you guys swinging by the channel for the day's episode. And guys, today we're going to be talking about the finesse worm. 4-inch long finesse worm, guys. These type of baits have been around forever. They are unbelievable fish catchers, and there's a lot of different ways you can fish them. I think a lot of people relegate finesse worms to finesse fishing, and yeah, they are great for that. But there's also some power applications I want to go over in today's video. Definitely think it's going to add up to some nice fish for you guys. And we're going to be talking about basically the only finesse worm I use, guys, which is the Zoom finesse worm, guys. This is the standard finesse worm out there. You can't beat it. They come in a ton of different colors. I'll put the Zoom finesse worm in my tackle warehouse link in this video description if you guys would like to order some. You guys will love them there by using that. And also, guys, quick reminder, speaking of finesse, we've been talking about this new sale on Cast King. They've got their Finesse bait cast system this month that they're featuring. This is the Kestrel Ultimate Finesse bait cast outfit. It's designed to fish light line and light lures like 6 and 8 pound line, small crankbaits, you know, finesse worms, little crankbaits, little jerk baits. Unbelievable. It's got the braking system on it that's specially geared for casting light lures, low friction line guide to help you guys out. So I'll have the Cast King Kestrel Ultimate reel in this video description link, and if you use the promo Randy10 you get an additional discount on it. So appreciate all that, putting up with those plugs there. Okay guys, let's have a little talk. I'm not going to go into rigging and stuff on this. I'm going to be talking about applications for the finesse worm, 4-inch straight Zoom finesse worm, and different ways to fish it. Maybe one day we'll get out on the lake and do a video on, you know, the specific techniques with it. But guys, this, I would venture to say, this is definitely within one of the top 3 lures that you can fish to catch just the most fish. If you want to go out and catch lots of bites, you know, get a good limit of fish, you know, they may not be giants, but the limit of fish, not that you can't catch big ones on it, but you can. 4-inch finesse worm is going to get it. It's got the perfect diameter. It's got the perfect length in there to get a lot of bites. The fish just really, really like that bait. So let's talk about applications on how I like to fish it. Now, probably the most common way that I fish a 4-inch finesse worm is on a shaky head setup. I like a 1/16 of an ounce shaky head. If I'm fishing the 1/16 of an ounce, I'm usually using the Seaguar 6-pound test and VizX fluorocarbon line on a spinning outfit and just fishing it wherever, you know, especially if that water visibility is, you know, over 3 foot. Finesse worm is great in cleaner water. And you can catch them on about any type of cover on a finesse worm, especially more open cover. I probably catch more fish on a finesse worm on points than anything. So main lake and secondary points with the finesse worm. I catch a lot of fish on bluff banks with it, channel banks. It's great around boat docks. Anywhere you think there's a bass, you know, you can catch them on a shaky head with a finesse worm. That's probably my number 1 way to fish it as far as the most. The next way that I like to fish it is on a split shot rig. And what I'll do is I'll take like a 3/16 ounce bullet sinker, and I'll take a toothpick and I'll peg it about 2 foot above the line. I'll put it on a number 1 straight shank Gamakatsu worm hook, Texas rig it, and it's called a split shot rig. We fish it a lot here in the Ozarks. It's like a Carolina rig, but on a finesse system. Same deal, clear water situation. It's pretty much on that split shot rig. You need to fish it on flatter banks that aren't real snaggy because the sinker will snag up. But I fish it on gravelly, flatter type points and banks. Really good during the pre-spawn time of the year. Another thing a finesse worm is really good on, guys, is just on a Texas rig. There's 2 different setups on a Texas rig. I'll use a light Texas rig setup, and then I'll fish it on a heavy Texas rig setup. Now, my light Texas rig setup is sometimes they want that bait on a Texas rig and not a shaky head. There's something about the way it looks in the water, especially in colder water. Like if that water temperature, and Aaron Martins is the one that showed me about this colder water. If I'm fishing water temperatures like, you know, 45 to low 50s, putting that finesse worm on a Texas rig with like 8-pound line on a light Texas rig, a little 1/0 hook, you get a lot of bites on it. The shaky head starts working better once that water gets about 55. But Aaron showed me that trick with the Texas rig on the finesse worm at Lake Murray one year when that water was cold down there, and we both caught him pretty good on it. And then the last way I like to fish it, and this is a way a lot of people don't fish it, but it works really good, is flipping it on heavy line, 20-pound test line. I'll take a darker finesse worm, like the black finesse worm or the June bug or the red bug, It works really good, guys, flipping it on like a 3/16 or a 1/4 ounce slip sinker with a 2-aught hook on it, 20-pound test Seagarn Visix fluorocarbon line, flipping it in and around shallow cover and stained water. Works really good. So if you got water visibility of like less than 2 foot and you got a lot of shallow cover where the fish are sort of spooky and maybe hard to catch, like highly pressured fish, something like that, I'll methodically flip and pitch that 4-inch finesse worm, the darker colors, lay down logs, dock pilings, lily pads, grass, anything like that. I've done really good flipping that finesse worm in tough fishing situations, especially in the summertime of the year. If you've got shallow cover and off-colored water in the summer where those fish are hard to catch, maybe it's dog days of summer, lots of fishing pressure, try flipping that thing, just around shallow cover, and you'll get some good bites on it. So there's a lot of different ways to fish it. Also, a lot of different colors I use. My favorite color, if I'm fishing it in cleaner water, is the watermelon candy. A lot of people like green pumpkin and watermelon red. Those are good too. I catch a ton of fish on the watermelon candy. And the darker colors, black's my favorite. So out of the two, I've got more bites on solid black for, shallow flipping, watermelon candy for the, finesse type stuff. And you catch a lot of fish on it, man. That's all there is to say about it. There's a lot of different type of finesse worms out there, and I've tried them all, guys. I've tried Robo Worms. I've tried all the other brands that companies make, and I am convinced that Zoom finesse worm is the superior finesse worm out of all of them on the market. So anyway, guys, get you a few packs. I'll have that Tackle Warehouse link in the description of the video, and really appreciate you tuning in. We'll talk later.